What is up, guys? North Digital Assets coming at you with another video. In this video, we will cover Bitcoin and the crypto market as a whole. I said on Twitter the other day that I was going to release a crazy-ass Bitcoin video tomorrow. I didn't get that out yesterday, but this is that video now, a crazy-ass Bitcoin video. I'm going to show an interesting way to try to predict or speculate on when and how high Bitcoin will go and when. So we're going to show that in a minute here. First, we're going to cover the price action from today. And I posted this on Twitter earlier today. A healthy correction point is $42,975. Buy the dip now or then. Exactly. Usually it doesn't last long, less than a week, sometimes much less. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. Okay, why did I say that price? Because look, I dropped this line right here on the 55 EMA. Why the 55 EMA? Well, take a look at any run that Bitcoin has ever had. What's this? Okay, come down, bottom out, bottom out, bottom out, bottom out, bottom out. People were calling it a bear market. What happened? You came up, you got the cross, and what do? You come back to the EMAs right here. Okay. After you're making this run, you tap the 20, you're coming through here, but look, you fall to the 55, the red line there, the 55 EMA. You fall below it, you come back above it. At any rate, you're usually retesting the 55 EMA. Let's look over here on this major run that Bitcoin had in its last major wave, okay? And you can see, for example, stuff like this, 55 EMA, 55 EMA through here, a 55 EMA tap right there, falls below it here. Here's some taps on the 55 EMA, probably hard to see. There's some taps there, get the recross and get moving. At any rate, it is normal to hit that 55 EMA as a support, hitting it as a support line before continuation, okay? So let's reset the chart and come back over here, okay? So what we have here is almost a perfect tap right on it. And you can see this wick coming down here. Right now, not concerned really at all. Last time it got moving, let's see here, like I just showed, last time it did get moving, it made this movement up and it came back and tested both EMAs right after the cross. So this one here, this movement did not do that. You have the cross here. You came up, down, you explode through here. You didn't back test it. Here's the cross. You didn't fall right into the cross like last time and then continue on, but you are testing it now. Anyways, not overly concerned with anything right now. Bitcoin is fine, healthy correction. Also, the DXY. The DXY is extremely bullish chart right now, and it moves opposite the US dollar currency index. It moves opposite of Bitcoin, okay? And this thing is hot. This is on the daily. Let's remove drawings and pull up the weekly. This chart is ridiculous. I mean, this is, as long as, like I said in a tweet earlier, as long as the DXY is just on fire and the dollar's going up, when Bitcoin and crypto is priced in dollars, when you're comparing Bitcoin at $44,000 or whatever it's at, it's priced in dollars. If the dollar is becoming worth more and more and more, obviously Bitcoin is going to be going down. Like that's just the physics of it. So the DXY, we are hoping at some point for this to hit resistance. In my opinion, it's overheated. Again, look at the weekly here. Look at the last time the DXY had a run like this. Taps the 55 EMA, taps the 55 EMA, taps the 55, taps the 55, many times it ends up here. But look at this here. Okay, it's been on this massive run, no back tests of the 55 EMA. Also, you are floating way up in the air, way above the 20 and way above the 55. You're due for a correction at some point. I just don't know when it is. When this dollar starts to cool off, that's what we need. It will help Bitcoin after Bitcoin's correction, which is going on now. Okay, I'm going to point out one more thing, and then we'll take a look at what I was talking about on macro, looking forward of what Bitcoin could do and when. Okay, Bitcoin, BTC, USDT. Let's look at this one more time. The daily stock RSI, like I said, yes, we have come down on this price action. We're testing that 55 EMA. That's fine, but good news here. The stock RSI here, the momentum, the momentum of the market is moving into this oversold momentum or oversold condition. And look, you can see what happened last time we went down towards this zero level here. Scoops back up, and you get some price action back up. That would be the bounce up to 55. The stock RSI is heading towards zero right there. You can see it. So you'd want it to come down here and start to scoop back up. So the same thing with the price. It would start to scoop back up and start to build some stairs. So more patience, just waiting. Nothing I'm concerned about right now. Tapped off the 55 EMA perfectly. Just going to watch and wait. That's why it's called disbelief, because it's hard to believe that Bitcoin's going to go on a massive run, but all probabilities point to Bitcoin going on a massive run and doing wave 5. All probabilities point to that. Nothing's for certain and nothing has to happen, but that is what I see. Now, let's look at my main drawing. Watch this. Now, we're going to look at something very interesting. I haven't seen anybody else show this at all. So, we'll go to the weekly. This is just something that I like to look at here, okay? So this is my original drawing, and I've never shown this before either, okay? So, my main drawing. Now, what are these two lines here that I posted on Twitter? So what they are is this is the wave 5 line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, following the fibs exactly to the last bull run, 1 to the 786, 3 to the 1618, and then 5 to the 2272. Exact same fib levels here, which would put us up around $200,000. Okay, so that's what that is. But what is this line? This line right here, okay, check this out. This line is, if you can read here, is 59 degrees. 59 degree angle in this time frame, how I have the settings right now, okay? Look at this here, okay? I set the 59 degrees there. After you bottom out on wave 2 and you start coming up and you're kind of flat, when Bitcoin gets going, it follows this 59 degree angle line all the way up. Okay, very cool. Now let's take this same 59 degree angle line and bring it over here and set it on wave 1. Pretty dang close. It's kind of flat, but then look, it taps it there, it gets going, it taps it there, it gets going. It follows right along that 59 degree line. So naturally, what do we want to do with that 59 degree angle line? We want to put it out for wave 5. Now, wave 5 can get more vertical than wave 1 and wave 3 as a blow off top type. That is possible, but at the same time, that's a good reference point. So let's take this 59 degrees and we're going to set it out here. Now, what I'm kind of showing here is even if Bitcoin somehow sits sideways until May 23rd, I think I was looking at. Yeah, May 23rd, right there. Even if Bitcoin sits sideways-ish until May 23rd, which is still a good amount of time from now, and then it gets going just like wave 1 and wave 3, where it comes up and kind of sits sideways before going up, launching up. I mean, look how much time it kind of sat sideways in here. That's a long time. We're just here. So even if it sat sideways late into May, and then it adheres to this 59 degree angle line and just takes off the same exact angle from 1 and 3, it would still be a $200,000 Bitcoin, and that would be around October. Now, if it was following this 59 degree angle line and it peters out at around 130,000, that would be right here around $130,000 in August. Okay, so this is speculative, but this is just giving you an idea, okay? Now, what happens if Bitcoin starts to take off sooner than that? Say we drag this closer. We drag it closer and we set it somewhere like right there, so it takes off soon at the 59 degree angles. If Bitcoin really gets some steam going here soon and it follows this up, okay, what would that bring us? Well, if you come up to the 2272, that would be an time estimation of September, $200,000 Bitcoin. It could peter out at any point along the way. I'm saying at least 130,000 Bitcoin for wave 5, based on the fact that this is the height of wave 1. Wave 5 is always as big or bigger than wave 1. Usually it can be an average kind of 1 and 3 together. So that would put you somewhere up here, maybe around 200,000, around 180,000. I don't know. We'll see. This is speculative, but like I said, if you did make it to the 2272, that puts you at the 2272 in this instance, September, $200,000 Bitcoin, okay? Now, another scenario here. Say wave 5 is more of a blow off top and it does a 70-degree angle, which is believable. It's done 75 degrees before, you know, in previous bull runs, but it's more mature and there's more money in the market. It takes more to move the market. So say we go 70 degrees. Okay, 70 degrees, and it's extremely bullish, okay? And say it takes off now, okay? Still, it could be a July to the 2272. If it peters out early and its top is 140,000, that would be June, okay? You can see that here, around 140,000 in June, okay? So that's another scenario, and that's if it was 70, that's best case scenario. That's 70-degree blow off top, which is like wave 5 from the last bull run, which it would be hard to believe, like I said, because the market's more mature. But that would be if Bitcoin starts to really gain steam and really start to go bullish, like in the next week or two, and it follows 70 degrees and it just goes parabolic, that would still be around July, $200,000 Bitcoin. So really, very speculative, but kind of a crazy ass video, but very interesting. I love it. You know, if we dial it back to 59 degrees, where let's see here. Well, let's look at one more thing at 70 degrees. If it goes parabolic, say it starts to go 70 degrees, but it sits sideways for the next few weeks. It doesn't take off until the start of May. 70 degrees, 2272, Bitcoin, $200,000 August. Okay, so at any rate, I'm just kind of showing you this because typically it's going to be congruent. Let's erase that line. There's going to be some sort of congruence here to me. So someone that says that Bitcoin's going to top out in like early May 10th or something like that, not impossible, but not that likely because of congruence here. Look how wide 1 is. Look how big 2 is. Look how big 3 is. Look how big 4 is. Okay, to get 5, you know, it's going to be something like this, I would assume. And this has got this congruence through here. Even if it goes 70 degrees, it's still going to take some time to get going there. At any rate, yes, I see you can also just sit here and measure it, and you can measure the length of wave 1 and say wave 1 was around 200 days. You can say wave 3 is around 400 days. So if wave 1 is 200 days and wave 3 is 400 days, it could be safe to say that wave 5 is 250 to 300 days, okay? So if you drag that out, again, speculative, again, that puts you at October, 260 days. At any rate, as Bitcoin does these 5 subwaves, altcoins will follow to an extent. They'll follow pretty well. We'll be making money. Bitcoin will top. After Bitcoin tops, that following portion of time after Bitcoin tops and starts to drop in dominance, altcoin season will take place right after that, where altcoins go insane. Then we will get the real bear market, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be over. We will bear market all the way back down. And what will happen after that is we will start it all over again. Why? Because take a look. You have bull market, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bear market, down right here. Bull market, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bear market will come down there. That's my thesis. That's where we're at, guys. I showed you the daily price action. I showed you what I'm looking at. Angles, congruence, where I see it going. I took 59 degrees from wave 1 and wave 3 and showed you how wave 1 and wave 3 both had sideways actions for weeks and weeks and weeks, longer than what we have right now, and then it exploded at 59 degrees roughly, or 61 degrees. That was on the exact time frames that I was on and how zoomed in I was. If you zoom in or zoom out much more or much less, it will change the degrees, but I was using it without adjusting, without zooming in and out. So that is where we're at, guys. That's my take. Hope you liked the video. Buy the dip now or at 42,975. Like I said on my tweet, do what you want, do your own research, buy and sell what you want. I am holding through. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, like, subscribe, smash the like button, smash it up, please. Thank you. And we'll see you in the next video. See ya.